So gang, we are at the point now where Jet, Ben, myself are being threatened with criminal charges in all three of the places that we can film this show in some degree or another. And it would be cool to try to make the show from jail. The other thing is that the guy who made season 1 possible by letting us use that location, he actually has been criminally charged now with what? Producing a fun show? But yeah, he's criminally, he might be going to jail. So we have to pay for his legal defense and make sure that this guy doesn't get put behind bars. So that leaves us with two options, as far as I can tell. I don't know about you, but as far as I can tell, I see two options. Option one is we scramble right now to figure out a way to shoot the rest of this season out of state. And what that would mean is finding a township where this isn't going to happen again, where there's a property that's amenable to our scat play and other things that we do to property. And more importantly, it would take weeks to wire up a house and get the infrastructure and get our people out there, sort through these guys' plane tickets, hotel rooms, all that stuff. We'd be coming back in a month with a half-baked show. That's option one. We don't want to do that, okay? Option two, which is what we're going to do, is what we probably should have done at the end of season 3, which is to level everything. We're going to be putting our properties on the market, starting over from scratch, and rethinking the foundation that we use to build this show. The show's not going to change, the format's not going to change, but the infrastructure, the logistics, etc., that needs to be rethought from scratch. Now that we have money, now that we have a functioning website, we have agency, we have lawyers, all this stuff, we got to rethink it and not be flying by the seat of our pants. The good news is that this is what's necessary anyway to ensure that the show continues to survive. If we came back with a half-baked season, it would be the death rattle for a fish tank. And I'm 100% confident that if we went with option one and we tried to scramble and finish this season the way it was planned, it would be over. So for the preservation of the show, to make sure that we can keep providing you guys with entertainment and that it doesn't suck, we have to do a tactical retreat right now and basically rebuild all our shit in a place that's not going to mess with us, where we have a legal defense already there, like, you know, just building the foundation, that type of thing. Probably in a warehouse or some type of commercial or mixed zoned space, maybe Nevada, maybe Texas, something like that. Now, we've already started doing this. Ben and Jet are already, like, this is full speed ahead right now. We're going to try to make it so that it doesn't take a fucking year to get off the ground. We're going to try to aim to be back in a matter of months. And when we do come back, it will be better. All the issues that make this show hard to watch are going to be addressed in some way or another. The site, it's not going to be perfect, it never will be, but it's going to be better uptime, better all that stuff. The wiring, the infrastructure, the IT, it's going to be better. But to do that, we have to restart. As far as what we're going to do with these contestants, well, we're going to kill them. No, I'm just kidding. We're taking the $50,000 prize money and we're splitting it equally amongst these people, and they're each getting 8,000. That's 8,000? 1, 2, 3, whatever. It's probably 8,000. We're gonna, don't clap. You clap when I tell you to clap. They're all getting $8,000. You want to see them again in season 5? Here's the catch. There's a buy-in. if they want to be in season 5, they're going to have to pay $8,000. That's how this works, okay? But when we come back, we're going to have new people. We're going to We're ready to go full speed ahead. We're fully committed. We're already working towards this goal, and you guys will be happy. I know you've had to deal with a lot of shit. That's kind of the nature of this show. It's very difficult to shoot. It's a lot of pain, and it's not going to be pain-free in the future, but we're trying our hardest to make it not pain-free. Let's have everybody come up one at a time here. Aria, you want to come up, address your fans? And we'll just cycle through until everybody's, said something to their fan base out there.
Is he in the right mark?
I know I've been pretty entitled, selfish, clingy, lots of negative things. I know that the show was designed to bring out the worst in people, and it did that in me pretty quickly. But over the past 3 days, away from cameras, I've had time to reflect on my actions. I've had time to talk to other people about my actions. And I was ready to make a comeback. I was ready to be maybe not the best version of myself, but a better version of myself. And it makes me sad that I don't get to leave on a high note.
And time. Okay. Let's get Freddie up there.
Can I hug Freddie first? I want to hug him on camera.
All right. All I'm going to say is that's where it's at. And if you want me to keep fucking around, I guess you're just going to have to find out.
Kept you waiting, guys. Wow. I'm just thankful for this opportunity. Money or not. I'm grateful that I have had fans. I wish I could have made the comeback like Ole said, but I'm really happy. I wish you guys could have seen it. We had a lot planned. You can tell by my fit. It was going to be fun. But all I gotta say is I'm thankful, and we're going to tell for the sake of the future. We're going in the future of the show. I'll have to say one thing: a man's dream will never die.
I was going to say that the show is not over until the fat lady sings, but it appears that Rachel has sung, and there is not enough magic bucks in the world that can redeem this. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, production, my fellow contestants, everybody. It's been a hell of a ride, and I will see all of you on the other side, and thank you for the opportunity.
Shout out to the very small but concentrated LA Nation. There's no way to convey the amount of gratitude I feel to all the viewers and to all my fellow fish. It has been a blast hanging out with you guys for the past 2 weeks. And yeah, that's it.
Hello, I want to thank everyone that took a chance on me, production, everyone here, everyone in the whole entire team. It feels really loving to be accepted. I know that I've smoked crack before, I'm a stripper, my brother's in jail. There's so many things like on the outside that's cooked, but like I'm glad you saw my personality inside and still loved me and accepted me for who I am. Jet said like a week ago, like this is going to be your family. I didn't really feel that, but like after the last couple of days, I feel like this is my family. I feel like this family's going to get broken up and it's tearing me up inside. It's very sad. But thank you to everyone.
All right. So listen, I know this is not what you wanted to hear, and life throws curveballs at you sometimes. In my opinion, and I know this is how the entire crew feels as well, the only thing you can do is keep fighting. And to me, that's what I tell myself when I'm having bad days, is that it's a privilege even to be able to fight. Okay? How about that? Some people are fucking, you know how it is. Anyway, so we're going to come back. We're going to give you the best season of Fish Tank that you've ever seen. And that's all there is to it.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient. God knows your patience wears thin with us. I'm very blessed to serve this crowd. We love doing this, and we'll see you in Facility X. That's going to be the name of our new commercial spot, Facility X. We have a lot of work to do. We've already started. We got tours soon, and I'm going to be looking around thinking, is this the place that we see ourselves holding it down for future seasons? Thank you guys for supporting us through thick and thin. Thank you so much.
This shit ain't over.
We'll be back.
Nej. Nej, jag är fucking död.
You logging in?
Yeah, I'm logging back in now.
why we duo, man. That's why we duo.
Oh
you
my
see?
god,
We stay
I would have been dead.
together.
Oh my god.
Together strong, brother.
Bro.
Where are you? Where are you?
Oh my god. Invite me right now. Invite me right now. Invite me right now.
You're in the group.
Invite me right now.
Just dig it.
Oh my god.
Where are you?
Hold on. Oh my god. It's not happening like this.
Huh?
My fucking heart right now. Hold on. Oh my god.
I don't know why it's not putting you here. Oh, there you are. Hi.
Is it?
I got you.
Oh.
Dude.
Oh my god, dude, I was at 4 health, bro.
Oh, D!
Oh wait,
Get
it's fucking
hatched.
Oh shit. Daniel.
DJ.
Daniel, I deleted it.
Hell.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Help!
Ja, 3, 2, 1. Charge! Ta inte det. Får ni ner kryss eller?
Sådär ja. Och respawn.
Var? Backa in.
Vi måste döda här.
Jag är nästad igen. Döda kors nu för i helvete. Jag kommer dra en helning fått. Åh nej! BTF!
Se om ni kan hoppa.
Jag springer! Nej, jag kommer till det! Jag kommer dö! Jag dog! Nej!
If Dan jumped off a cliff...
Jag hoppar.
Shit.
I'm completely, if no one else contests, I'm happy to give that to that. person. Easy.
There's Apollo too. Is close to the level, right?
Yeah, Apollo.
Yeah, I'm level 26.
James with an 88. And Apollo with a 79.
That was really close, though.
That was close.
Well rolled, well rolled.
Congrats.
Alright, come up and trade with Star.
Nice level up.
That's me.
Uh-oh. Not good.
What's not good?
No! Fucker, mother. Oh, no!
What's up? It's Tony Hawk. Hey, so you died to fall damage at level 58. That sounds pretty lame. And I'm out here doing 900s, and you can't even make it to level 60. But good luck getting to level 60. I believe in you. I think you can do it. Just don't die due to fall damage again.
Ooh, I don't know about that, brother.
I don't think it's worth the risk.
Oh, where else do you go though? Because you kind of do this to yourself.
You gotta hearth. Can you hearth?
I would not do that. Oh, okay, Tilly. Yep. Bro, I watched this live, dude. We told him not to.
Ich zieh ein Schild an und hol Fett von allen dreien, so viel ich kann. Ja, ist gut, ist gut, ist gut, ist gut. Was sind 4 Mobs? Rennen wir raus oder was ist der Plan? Nee, ich glaube wir committen. Ich mach nächsten Target Dummy. Ich mach einen nächsten Target Dummy. Wie sieht's aus, heilungstechnisch?
Ich bin Alte 4.
Oh, wait, was?
Ich bin raus.
Ja, ich muss wahrscheinlich auch Petri.
Ich mach
Also Petri?
Ich hoffe, ich hab's rechtzeitig gemacht. Fuck. What the? Eclipse, you died? What? Tell me when to log in. I'm logging right now.
Say when invite.
No, I have 5 seconds, Petri. I need now. I need Petri again. I run. I bopped. Nice. I can. Thank you. I'm coming. I'm lipping. I'm out! Yes! Logic to heaven, motherfuckers!
Perfect. Corner guy! That's so funny! That's so funny! Oh, I love the RP on this.
You there! Stop!
AoE, start AoE. And don't go in there this time. The melees, be very careful. That deals a lot of damage once you get in there. Did you see that on Kaswa? Yeah. So it's safe to go in there like at a time. And Oblate, you need to get back. Keep max distance. You need to be at max distance, Oblate. Nova. You need to Nova them.
I Nova, but I was waiting.
Slow them. Blizzard. Focus. You need to focus.
Yeah, but I don't have mana. That is the thing. Okay, I don't have mana left. Okay, I'm dying.
Ice block.
Yeah, I was waiting for them to come near me. I will use evocation.
This is really bad. Stay in ice block.
Cold's not blocked.
Petri, we need
Petri out?
Yeah, Petri out.
Petri leave group or?
Yeah, Petri leave group. Yeah.
Fuck, I don't have my Petri will go out.
Yeah, you need to re-Petri in that case.
Yeah, but they are all on me. Can anyone have double Petri? And
I can maybe help.
How many seconds? Count down the seconds on your timer.
Oh, I did it. Fuck, did it.
Oh.
Damn, I did it. Holy
Nice.
fuck. Holy shit, damn it. Nice.
Alright, let's just go through it. Fuck it. Ah! Ah! Spam it.
And yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead of everyone.
Oh shit.
Alerta!
Oh, look him! Fuck you, Cameron! That is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever done in my life! Kobe!
I can't get any rage to get on this courier. That's the problem. Hey! Come on, I put down the target, dummy. What the hell? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. We got nothing. We got... Oh, there it goes. God dang it. Son of a... We had nothing. We couldn't get any rage to take the courier down. We just couldn't get any rage.
A few moments later.猎人化石下线了。猎人上线了。
太远了，还未就绪。无法这么做。
La priest, la priest, la priest, la priest, la priest, la priest. Fais ton chemin d'or, fais ton chemin d'or, fais ton chemin d'or. Fais ton chemin d'or, fais ton chemin d'or, des calices. Non, bro, t'as pas. Oh, faut shot.
Non! Oh!
Ah, mais non, c'est bien.
La priest, c'est où? Bro,
T'es immune. J'ai essayé, ça, t'es immune.
Take me, take me, take me, take me! Bandage, bandage, bandage!
Je spam team.
Quand
parce qu'il savait bandage tout à l'heure.
Hello there.
Dude, il faut qu'un priest. Non! Je peux pas te fucking bandage, bro. Non. Oh. Oh my. Oh my god, mais what?
Ja, faen det var. Hvorfor resta ikke hun meg med en gang der, liksom? Føler det var så jævlig troll. Hvis du hadde fått av resten før, så hadde vi noe jævlig bra an, egentlig.
Oi, withdraw. Nice.
Sleepy.
No. I fell asleep and died. Oh, I fell asleep and died. I'm actually so fucking mad.
On your marks. Get set.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change.
Is there something with the candles? Is that a thing here too, or is that just what's the status with that? Oh.
It says fire of Hikmah. Oh.
Akumai. Holy shit.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
I don't like this.
I'm absolutely properly scared. Oh my god, guys. No! Please no! 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 Not like this!
No!
Run, we gotta run, this is fucked. I don't know why we're just sitting here with our fucking thumbs up our asses. I got a fucking bail, baby. I got the whole fucking platoon on me. Fuck yeah, baby, daddy gets...
Hello there.
Can these things fucking get me in the water?
What other options do I have, boys?
Can I leave the group? Will it hurt me?
Yes, leave the fucking group.
I'm sorry.
I don't have light of balloon, God damn it, get the fuck off of me!
Get in the... Oh no!
Why did I power word? I power word him. Why did I do that? That's gonna reset the thing. Sweetie, are you good?
I think so.
Holy fucking Christmas!
Hammer of Justice ready.
Cocoon soon.
Teleworking cocoon.
Stop DPS, stop DPS, stop DPS. All stop DPS, no DPS. Release cocoons. Release cocoons on Larion, on Pally, on Geta. Release them. Ready sapper charge. Ready sapper charge. Release them. Webcast in 8. AoE now, AoE out. Webcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No shield wall, Jen. That's not the enrage. That's not the enrage. That's the last. We're gonna have to go very fast on DPS. No shield wall on Jen. Ready? Ready? Full CD on Max now. Full CD on Max now. Take her out now. Go. Go. Take her out. Big heals on Jen. Cocoon soon. Release Trov. Release YOLO. Release Hogtails. Potion up. Potion up. Potion up. Leave group, Petri. Leave group, Petri. Leave group now, Petri.
Fuck. Oh shit.
Yeah, the cocoons died.
Oh, that was fun, guys. That was fun.
Oh my god. Fucking double crit killed him from 100%, man.
Yeah,
double crit.
We couldn't Petri in the cocoon.
Oh.
Yeah, we're all dead. Shit.
Holy shit, how many? I think he's gonna accept it! Oh shit! Alright, we good. We good. Just let the retail fall off. Let it fall. If it dies, it dies.
Now, to dive down that rabbit hole, we're talking today with Stefano Rittendale, the man behind All Source News and the Chief Intelligence Officer for Artorias. We come out the other side with some pretty wild takes as to how a cartel civil war might actually benefit the United States. So bear with me. Now, be sure to follow Stefano across all social media platforms that will be linked in the description below, as well as his YouTube channel, where he has promised to start doing some cartel map updates here in the next couple days. We'll be sure to pressure him on that one. With that, let's get to the conversation. All right, Stefano, thank you so much for coming back, man. Always interested to get a little cartel update.
No, thank you, Preston, again for having me. This is a very fun series, very great opportunity to kind of go into the weeds and the details of cartels, so appreciate the invite.
Yeah, man, of course, really good feedback from the audience. But I think the best place to start here is just hand it over. Like, in the United States, a lot of focus right around Trump's inauguration and coming into office, a lot of focus on the southern border, not just on border crossings and border security, but there was a lot on the cartels. We named a handful of them as foreign terrorist organizations. And this might be my being too focused on events overseas. Mm-hmm. It does not seem like there's been a lot of U.S.-focused activity on cartels. Am I missing anything, or what does it look like right now?
I agree with you. I mean, we had the FTO designation, so the 6 Mexican cartels that were listed were the Gulf Cartel, the Sinaloa Cartel, CJNG, the United Cartel, La Nueva Familia Michoacana, and then CDN. Those were the 6. The one that I don't understand why wasn't is the Juarez Cartel La Línea. That's just the same. Like, if you're going to have United Cartels as an FTO, then why wouldn't you have La Línea? It just, and to this day, I never really got an answer. But since then, no. I mean, there hasn't really been much. I think a lot of the focus has been on the immigration piece more than anything else. I haven't really seen anything really on the cartel aspect. I mean, there has been very interesting sanctions. They did sanction a lot of Mexican financial institutions recently, like very severely, because they're involved in kind of money laundering. So we are continuing to, but I would say that's kind of like a continuation, or maybe you can maybe make the argument that's a little bit more aggressive, but really a continuation of just, however, from the Biden administration, the first Trump administration, all the way back, the same level of operations and how they've been doing it. I haven't really seen much change from there. Clearly, the United States, maybe if anything, did expand a lot of the collection along the border, but we haven't really seen much more than just what we've historically already seen in the United States. And I have not seen any indication that the Trump administration has even a desire to do military operations against cartels in Mexico or anything. I think they really want to just say, okay, this is, Mexico, you do it. And I think the Mexican government knows how to play favors with the U.S. to ensure that the political pressure on them from the U.S. is kind of reduced, and I think that's what we're seeing. But I'm not seeing any indication of unilateral military action anytime soon.
Now, that's not to say nothing's happened on the southern border. We've seen, I mean, I'm going to get the number wrong, but upwards of 10,000 U.S. troops have been deployed, and we're seeing them put up fences, checkpoints, roving patrols. Like, that is significantly more than has ever happened in, I think, my lifetime, in terms of securing the southern border. We had talked last time about that having an impact on cartel smuggling operations for human trafficking, but you were mentioning just before we hit record about that effect on fentanyl as well and what that's doing with the cartels.
Yeah, so this is something that I think the Washington Post, and I said this with Havoc in his episode, and it's just something that I think people miss the point. So the Washington Post released an article saying, we're pushing forces to the border, but drug seizures are actually down, specifically fentanyl. Fentanyl seizures have gone down. I just tweeted about this recently. And I think people were making fun, like, oh, the reason why they're down is because we secured the border. And look, again, not getting into the politics of it, but it's like, well, if we have more forces along the border, drug seizures should go up, right? That's the thing. That's what should be happening, right? We should have an increased level of drug seizures in the United States along the border, specifically maybe. Now, again, the vast majority of drugs that come into the United States are through ports of entry, right? So why are drug seizures going down when we have much more focus along the border? And I've heard a lot of explanations. I think one of them was political pressure from, the Mexican government felt political pressure, so they're really trying to do it. Look, we've seen these types of political pressure in the past and haven't really seen a dent in the amount of drug seizures in the United States. So, that's one. There could be an argument that maybe fentanyl is not much of a priority anymore for cartels. I mean, they still push it, but maybe it's not as much. I haven't really seen any indications of that. They're still going to push it. because we've even seen record drug seizures related to cocaine outside of the U.S., more like in the international maritime routes, both in the Pacific and the Atlantic. That has just been skyrocketing, the amount of drugs that law enforcement have been able to seize. So, but going back to like, why are drug seizures going down? And nothing can give me an explanation from either historical context or that really hits the point. The only thing I can think of that makes sense to me that would explain the drop of fentanyl seizures in the United States is the Sinaloa cartel civil war. That's the only thing that makes sense, right? Because Los Chapitos were one of the main, if not the main pusher of fentanyl into the United States. 100%, right? Ivan Archibaldo, I've said this before and I'll say it again. You want the poster child of fentanyl crisis in America from a cartel perspective, it's Ivan Archibaldo. That's the face. That's the one you want. That's why Chapitos was a huge focus in the Biden administration. The Sinaloa cartel civil war, I think, has severely impacted Los Chapitos' abilities to manufacture and push fentanyl into the United States because they just lose territory. They're getting fought by multiple fronts. They just don't have the resources or the capability to do it. And I think that's the only thing that makes sense. And even you can even look at kind of the data and kind of the drops and stuff, and it really started to go down. The drug seizures go down when Los Chapitos started to lose more and more and more territory, more and more influence. That's when we really saw it go down. And I think that's why. It's the only logical explanation. But then it goes back to this issue from an American policymaker perspective. When we're talking about Mexico, right, I think there needs to be an understanding that a lot of the dynamics that impact cartels are internal to Mexico, not necessarily what we do policy-wise in the United States, right? The drop of fentanyl into the United States really can only be explained because of a cartel civil war, right? Not any 1, 2, or 3 specific policies that the United States has put into place. Because if you look at prior to the Civil War, and if we use the same, there was political pressure, we saw Mexican government in 2024 and 2023 really prioritize narco labs in Mexico and seizing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of narco labs across Mexico. But that didn't necessarily translate to a drop of fentanyl across the border, even though there was a huge focus on that, right? The Biden administration and then the Trump administration really expanded MQ-9 drones overflying Mexico specifically to find these drug laboratories. But when did we see the drop of fentanyl seizures across the border was really when the Chapitos were getting a beating. And I think they don't have the ability to fight a war and push as much drug as they used to because of what's going on in Sinaloa.
So this is going to be dark. Bear with me. If we're looking at a civil war being the most likely indicator to a drop in fentanyl in the United States, does that mean that it might be in the United States' best interest to foment cartel civil war?
Literally, look, I said this is my conspiracy theory, if I may.
Fire away, man. Let's do it. Yeah, this is the internet. Let's do it.
This is my conspiracy theory. I think that the Civil War was from a conspiracy theory perspective, that was the goal. They wanted the Civil War. Again, when the Biden administration captured Miles Zambada, they didn't
Are you ever going to get back into WoW, or is it a lost cause? Dude, I've been watching these clips. Everybody is talking about this fucking cinematic, bro. They're absolutely, this cinematic is making World of Warcraft go absolutely viral in the year 2025. You thought it wouldn't happen? I'm gonna be honest, neither did I. But here we are. And so let's take a look and watch this cinematic. This is the cinematic. Yep, guys, get ready. You ready? No, you're not. Let's watch it.
Stop this! Dinath fought to save all of Azeroth. He sold us out so the Alliance and Horde could wage war in Kaz-Algar.
So why was it there? But then here it's there.
Sold us out so the Alliance and Horde could wage war in Kaz-Algar.
Yeah.
You'll never understand.
You'll never understand me. Damn. Damn. Shield slam.
The Red Dawn will rise again.
No! Do not make her a martyr.
Oh, Baldy coming in.
Our history will read. Faerun,
this is real, guys. This isn't. This is real.
Allowed Marin to live without her title and name. The Red Dawn vanished from the Highlands forever.
This?
Do you remember whenever the game was cool and instead of people wearing glasses, they just wore a blindfold and they could sense the demonic energy around them, and that allowed them to have a daredevil level of awareness that actually gave them a insight that was greater than what they had originally begun with? Same with Drekthar the Farseer. Yeah, and now we have this fucking lame ass. Bro, you've got these girls wearing fucking hipster glasses in World of Warcraft? What kind of cringe bullshit is this? This is so pathetic. Oh my god. This is Reddit content. I can't even believe this.
This is not over.
Oh my god. Who the fuck wants to see this? Yeah, and